Recording start now. Don't say
Swag.
social security number.
I'll say whatever the hell I want.
My social security.
1-800-267.
Safe auto.
My God. Fuck you, Baltimore.
Oh, this
That's
guy. I
this
forgot about this guy.
Yep, it's him. The guy who very much said
Bad.
Oh my
the
God.
guy who
His name's
said
just Acro.
that's his circus stage name. It's Acro, yes.
Okay.
All right, we gotta go look for Regina because he told us to look for Regina.
He kind of looks like a
Acrobat.
bootleg Phillips H.P. Lovecraft.
Very big.
Very big.
Grr.
Is it the lion?
It's a tiger.
I got a bad feeling about this. Uh,
Oh shit! A rat!
wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
All right, that's your character, Dan.
Which one was it? Which voice?
The girl.
It's a female. Yeah, you hadn't actually seen her yet because she didn't show up last time we played.
Oh,
She showed up in the first part, but you weren't here for the first part because you weren't.
I wasn't here for the first part.
Yeah.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Like teen.
Okay.
Too,
All right.
too young, in fact.
Okay. Stay. Hell.
Yep, perfect. There you
That's
go.
exactly what I was expecting. Got very sparkly.
Oh my, Nick, it's you guys. What's up? Sorry, I guess I made a mistake. I wasn't trying to get you to eating.
A mistake. A mistake.
Yeah, just a little mistake. You ever have a tiger try to eat your balls? I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. I was expecting more of a monkey than a human, but I guess you'll do. Eating lawyers are nutrition, right?
A monkey?
Hello, girl.
Russell Brand?
It's a pity what happened to Russell Brand.
My father?
Is he? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man.
He's no Russell Crowe.
I hate
Wow.
to say it. She doesn't seem that broken up about her dad being dead.
That's why I feel so lonely.
It was like a few
But I
days
have
ago,
all these
too.
American football records to help me. Now I won't be able to see them for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
I can't wait for us to play one. Leon!
When Leon from Resident Evil 4 died, I talked with my
Oh.
dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
What are you flipping
And
pancakes?
yeah.
Leon
Okay,
dying
you
is
know,
canonical to this world, too.
I'm flipping
can't-
pancakes for
I
my.
can't wait for us to play a game and Dan plays a character and we learn later that they're like deaf. So he's like, I got all these records and vinyls.
No, no.
We just can't hear.
I thought you were gonna say I'm waiting for Dan to literally just play a character straight. No ad.
No, I'm not waiting
Star?
for that. That's when the world's over.
That means my dad was in American football for a while. You ever heard of American football? That's why I love
We
the
live
game so
there
much.
sometimes.
I could see everyone who's gone. They all go into my tiger's stomach.
We live in American football.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
It's not like we're in
Yes,
Japan.
that's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
There's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that?
Wait, I thought I was thinking that.
Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Do you want to climb inside his mouth? My tiger
of
here.
course,
Of
the first thing, not the second thing.
You're gonna climb into the tiger's mouth? You'll be his
No,
meal?
the
Real
first
shit?
thing.
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there. All right, you're my tiger's dinner. Come on, Phoenix.
I wonder if everything's all right with Regina. She
Nick,
seems
is
emotionally
she talking
stable.
about God House?
We don't talk about that
We
place.
talk about God House.
That's where he is, and we are talking about him.
Who? Oh, right. Okay. So just to back up and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson?
Yeah. Because he's
What?
a meanie. Yeah. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Something that means a lot to you. It must be something shiny, right?
Actually, he stole my Chunkle Pop. Fucking bitch.
What?
It's got a lot of spangles. It's really beautiful. I would have eaten the shit out of it.
We should...
Spangles?
Spangles? What's a chunkle pop?
When the Chunkle Pop gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Crazy as shit. Hey, Mr. Lawyer Guy.
Uh-huh.
Is that it?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my Chunkle Pop back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
I'll get it for you.
Leave it all up to us.
Real shit. Real shit, sister.
Choice.
Oh my god.
Guess there's no
Don't worry,
turning down
Maya.
that request. It's too
Yay!
sparkly.
Don't worry, Maya. You're not on my Tiger's lunch meal list.
Okay, good. I was hoping I wouldn't be.
Phoenix, on the other hand, dinner's at 5. Don't be late.
Cool. I'll be at court, proving your dad
2%. This
possibly
don't worry.
guilty?
I'll bring the tiger there.
Please don't let that be. I've already interrogated a parrot. I cannot do a tiger.
You can do it.
Regina, have you seen this before? Focus on this.
What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, right. You guys. Sorry, I remember everything because I've seen this fucking game 20 times.
The murderer.
You've forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
So we found half of that stuck on the billboard. We found half of that on the ringmaster's tailcoat.
All right.
We showed the acrobat this, and he said to show it to Regina.
Okay. I remember them putting it together.
Really?
Well, it was in my hot pocket for a while.
It was in your hot pocket? This piece of paper was in your hot pocket?
Nick, I don't think you should be saying that.
Yeah, I guess I noticed it was there around Christmas.
Were you eating,
You're eating Hot Pockets for breakfast?
They make breakfast
breakfast?
hot pockets. They're not good, but they make them.
She didn't specify it was a breakfast one.
It was a lean pocket.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. He loves to have.
Oh wait, that is an actual thing.
That's what I also
I
take
make it
out
up.
the trash. I take out the trash in his room. I share lean pockets with him, and I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own hot pocket.
And that's when you realize the piece of paper was in your hot pocket, lean pot. Which one are you eating?
Yes, but I'm not a murderer.
Okay.
Murderers don't eat hot pockets. I just figured it belonged in someone else's hot pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble. You know?
You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
I did. I stuck it up there. You never know who needed a hot pocket.
It was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
Morning of the murder, I think. I don't know. I was eating hot pockets.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Found in Regina's pocket during the
You know,
crime.
it's kind of like a fortune cookie. It's a fortune pocket. It's a fortune pocket. Oh
They
no,
start putting
murder.
You have
Fortunes in
fun
Hot
with
Pocket.
that
Oh.
revolutionary idea. I'm gonna go over here.
Something smells fantastic, and it's not Hot Pockets. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know who it is. It's Burgers!
Who?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
Burger. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted bun, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger.
But the one earlier today.
One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
Professor Helper.
Bet! I can tell by the smell.
Wow. You know, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some sort of special power.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
Take over tyrannically.
Grow my empire. What else? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell, and you've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Oh, this dang carrot again. Like how was adopted when he was young.
Yeah,
Wait, shit.
yeah. How was he? You were
Sorry, the
talking.
carrot distracted me.
It's okay.
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset.
Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying out the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Real shit?
Max would still be an issue, though. You seen that guy?
Max? A plier?
Max of
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know,
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about?
oh, you know.
Get over.
Get over it.
Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yeah, that's it. You're right, girly. Dang, dang, dang. Correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ding?
Dang.
Mo, I mean, no disrespect, but are you lying to us?
Yeah, no, not at all. What makes you think that? Release my ding.
Just the way you say, if everyone can get over the tragedy, it seemed a bit strange. Sound like you were talking about something from a long time ago.
Oh no.
Eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, my psyche.
Mo, I've trapped you in the psychic box until you tell me the truth.
Oh.
Getting
In the
closer
psychic
to the
box.
truth.
Ah, it was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident.
You were trapped in hell.
Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh?
You're a big pants man.
Can't do that. Let's get a move on.
I'll
Well,
see you, Mo.
I guess you're gonna
Just
miss
saying
my
you'd
bye.
shit yourself.
Yeah, we didn't even hear that story. We'll be back.
I'll figure
Well,
something out.
I
I'll
guess
be
you're
right
gonna
back.
miss
I
the
smell
fancy
smoke.
ring.
Oh,
He smells smoke. Oh no.
Oh,
he's
no.
doing that. I'll go piss real quick.
it's time.
It's time.
I just took a piss. I was fast.
Just now?
Want to see me do it again?
Oh, God. It really feels like that.
Yo, my urine is beaming though.
It's beaming. That feeling when you take a piss after fucking so long in the day and you physically feel your body, your bladder empty.
Yeah. It's rejuvenating. It's like sitting down by a fire.
Yeah,
Kind of.
honestly.
Yeah. What the
Ah, piss.
Bow down, now, 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 now. Splatter. Zombie apocalypse now. What?
Bladder on me.
Pour some splatter on me. What did they mean by this?
Not sure.
Oh dear Lord.
I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome back.
Nick Solway.
Yeah. We were just talking about pissing.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
The piss river.
Oh my god. The piss button. Oh my god. So why does pissing in Redneck Rampage bring you back to life?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's like what the hell?
Oh, challenge pissing.
Oh my god. I challenge you to a piss off. What did they mean by that?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't know who put in that last vote for my fucking anime poll, but they did it right as I already announced. Fucking one of the winners.
That's funny.
And
Oh
it was
dear.
the spider that won it anyway, so
Yeah,
Messy.
I gotta say it's really weird from going from One Piece being basically my only anime fixation for like the past 2.5 years to like a modern and isekai anime.
Oh.
yep.
It's
I
very
like
much a
Spider.
whiplash.
I'm reading the manga, mind you. I haven't watched the anime.
Hell yeah. The anime is pretty. It's a lot more 3D than I was expecting.
In general, a lot of studios have been using a lot more 3D lately.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That's the same thing with the other anime that I put up there.
I kind of get it for like large crowd shots or like some real complicated backgrounds. But they're using it a lot for like main characters too when they pull back the camera a little bit. And that
Yeah, that's
started
what I
bugging me a little bit.
That's what I noticed most is when they're just far away shots. They just have 3D models rather than
Yep.
smaller drawings.
And like I get it, but like the fact you can notice it is an issue. It's still not
Yeah.
quite that seamless, and that's like you should be using that on main characters yet if it's not that seamless.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
3D
Anime
anime.
characters are being 3D.
Oh,
Anyway, we're back.
I'm
Good to-
back, and I have steak. I'm back.
Yummy.
Mo's room. Mo's place. Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Ah!
Nick, it's monkey money.
Money? Where? Oh, the money.
Money.
Ah,
Money, money.
that
Ooh,
monkey's
money,
holding something.
money, money.
That monkey, and he's got a gun. That's it.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
thing that's the thing that
Monkey.
means a lot to Regina, remember?
It doesn't look like a Chunko Pop, but alright, let's take on this monkey attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain.
Monkey brain.
Give it back, monkey brain. Ah, shit!
Ooh.
That means a lot to Regina. A real man wouldn't make. Ah! Ah!
Yikes.
Oh my god!
I've never seen anyone pick the top option.
Oh. I've tried to have a man-to-man talk with him. I really did.
Why? You know, man to man isn't really accurate. It's more like a man to monkey. Wait, Nick, you.
I swiped it while Money was distracted mauling my face off.
Wowzers, you're really on the ball today, Nick.
Wowzers.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
You can see it fine from where you are.
Well, I've never heard of a Chunko Pop before, so I want to see one close up. I just want to try it on the thing. What is it?
Maybe then they'll take you in the circus and I get some peace and quiet. Man, I'm so mean to you in my mind.
You're just gonna leave. You're just gonna leave her at the
What's
circus.
the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers.
Oh
No.
Now I'm making fun of your weight. We're such good friends. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would wear. Oh,
You know any girls?
Not my size at all.
I know
Dang.
you. I know Mia.
Yeah, my
Fun
dead sister.
karma.
I know Pearl.
All right.
I know Francesca. Unfortunately.
It's Franziska.
Francisco. Here you go, Regina.
Oh my god, thank you. You really got a bag for me. Holy shit.
Don't mention it, he says, bleeding.
I'm still gonna feed you. I'm still gonna feed you to my tiger, but I love you. I love you, Mr. Lawyer.
It's nothing. There's no other
It's
part of that sentence. There's no other part of that sentence.
Are you into vor?
No.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Regina, let's not talk about that.
Yes.
That costume of yours, right? I tried it on, but it doesn't look like a Chunko Pop at all.
Huh? This ain't mine. It was Leon from Resident Evil 4.
Leon. Why have I heard that name before?
You know the lion she told us about.
Leon's a furry?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that someone killed.
Wow.
Leon. Let me just edit that and put his face on there. Leon. He was killed, wasn't he?
No, it wasn't.
That's right. My dad killed Leon. In the arms.
Why?
Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Well, you should have told him to knock it off, not kill him.
Leon was sitting down, and he opened his mouth, you know.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Don't take that out of context.
Wait, you put your head in the lion's mouth?
Like I said, don't take it out of context. I sure did.
What context?
People in the crowd always love to see me doing that. They'd always start screaming like, "What?" You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure they were screaming. But do you think it's because they loved what you did then?
It's kind of like a coliseum. okay?
Anyway, mine prison. What was the bad thing?
Anyway, mind prison.
Oh yeah, Leon killed someone during practice.
Oh my god. Regina, everything was alright though, right?
Nah, it wasn't all right. My dad was incredibly angry because he ripped apart his copy of Paul Blart Mall Cop on
And
DVD.
that's when Leon.
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. Leon.
Imagine killing.
Good job, Ringmaster 6 months ago.
Ultimate baseball star. Wants to
Imagine
be a
killing a lion
pop star.
because. Imagine killing a lion.
What about
because-
this?
Really?
Sorry, generic dialogue.
Now she's hopping.
Oh my god.
Hello, Mo.
Imagine
Still
killing
here
a
shitting
lion
my
because you
pants.
destroyed your copy of.
Oh, God.
Paul
My
Blart
prison!
Mall. Break his prison. Send
Get
him
over
to
it.
Get
hell.
over it!
With Phoenix, right? Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago.
No.
When the world went on this circus.
okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me.
What?
Hey, look over there. Some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Don't look at my shit pants.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself.
What?
Actually, I've kind
Really?
of got an idea. Don't turn this back. I got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't have to be the cause of the accident, would it?
Oh, Jesus Christ, we were super almost
Yeah.
dead.
The
fucked
lion,
up
because
very
it
Okay,
bit
we didn't do so
something.
hot. We didn't do so hot in the last court section.
Like
Wait,
that.
we're gonna die. Oh shit. Oh,
I heard a
God.
little bit about it from Regina. Leon made
Wait,
a
we're-
mistake during a practice, right?
How did you... Oh, my lock. I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Your mom.
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything?
Who do you think it is? Maybe the guy in a wheelchair?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Acro. Doctor!
Hey, that.
It must have been Acro, right?
How did you know?
I mean, don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No, no way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
Russell? I'm sorry, Acro. Oh, my other lock.
Unlock successful, and now I'm not
Okay,
dying.
finally, some health. Some attorney health, whatever it's called.
It's just like you said. You know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have been it probably would have been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bed, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in bed in the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is this related to Acro? The guy laying in his bed.
He's his brother.
Oh. Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother.
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Man, what the hell was I thinking? Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Who is Yakro's younger brother?
Spawn Dingling, but everyone calls him Bat. He fell in love with Regina, trying
Like
to win her
everyone.
love as his downfall. We really should get another girl at the circus.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Yeah. Why'd he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
Hey, bro.
I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
Me? He? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling.
Yummy.
Arg. Red.
Some sick grin.
No way! That's impossible!
A smirking lion. A flying murderer. Why does it seem like it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? What is this clown scene?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
Oh,
Regular style.
Oh man.
Can't believe Leon got old Yellard. Resident Evil 4 didn't sell that well.
So that's what really happened.
What the fuck?
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. Not all the truthfulness has put me in a mood for a burger. Another one.
Yes, all this talk.
Here's a burger.
Here, you two have some pepper. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
All this talk of putting down a lion like old
There
Yellard
he
put me in the
goes,
mood
acting
for a
like
burger.
Normal, crazy self.
This does not look like a pepper shaker.
Ah.
Mo,
Ah!
are you okay?
Nice. What a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship.
You
Girlie, I know
motherfucker,
you got it. You understand that.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Bat.
Oh, from my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, sure, get a move on.
Oh, bye.
I guess they'll be here sad. Hey there, Woody Allen, how you doing?
Slowly walking back to Acro.
Yeah, like he continues hanging out there, and he has nothing of use to say. I don't know why he's there still.
Fuck
Oh,
it.
Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was someone else?
We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in an accident 6 months ago. It seems that he knows that we know.
Acro, you want to star in the new
Oh.
Turok game?
It seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. I'm sorry I have to pass on the Turok game. As you can see, I'm kind of stuck in a wheelchair.
You can move like butter. Come on.
Bro, fucking FPS with the main dude in wheelchair sounds sick.
That
My
actually sounds
prison!
incredible.
Some kind of future one, though, because his wheelchair needs to be able to move without him using a hand just to maneuver.
No. He could do it. He could do it.
About the wheelchair.
Fucking Joe
One
wants
hand
to
on the
do it.
wheelchair and one hand on the shotgun.
I have to
Kind of
ask
like
you,
Arnold.
how were you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. There was an accident that happened during
Oh, he's got
practice.
3.
An accident during practice.
Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. That were the real cause. He'd had no reason to keep it secret and not be part of the mine prison. I really
Are you
telling
telling
me.
me that a practice accident was
He
causing
lied.
injury? Oh god, what do we have?
It's
Can't believe
obviously
you
his
lied about
brother
it.
who got hurt. That also happened 6 months ago, so I assume the
Well,
line.
it's asking what was the cause of his injury right now. What
Ah.
caused his injury?
That's the only thing we know about that happened 6 months ago, so...
Like that.
Take that.
Leon.
6
Yeah.
months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going.
You're saying that I was attacked by a lion.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit.
Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion.
Better.
You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion?
Because you had to fight. You had to fight to save someone. Your brother.
His
Bam.
brother...
Like that. You had to
Age
save
22.
Mo.
Take that.
That.
It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? That's how you got that terrible injury.
Oh, he must have told you.
Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention
Bat
anything
from Mo.
about you in regards to the accident. So this was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out.
A slip of the tongue.
Anyway, they were an incredible team, and this carrot just not get out of my face. Got down together in their prime.
Cut down together. That was where he slipped.
yeah.
And that's how I figured it out. Totally. You two ended up in the center of the same accident together. Like always.
I see. But an accident is an accident. Is it anyone's fault?
I still haven't broken Acro's last psych lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. It doesn't like.
Was it the ringleader, or is it fucking Max?
I'll just tell you, 'cause it's been long enough. You wouldn't remember. 'Cause we did him right at the end of the session too. It's Regina.
Okay.
Someone that doesn't
He
like
didn't- he
Regina?
didn't-
Finally.
He didn't phrase it as "I do not like Regina," but he made it very enjoy her company.
Like that.
Regina.
You always seem calm and
George.
collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel.
I gave you a hot pocket. I'm not mean.
Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes.
You know, her tiger tried to attack me.
Regent tried to attack you.
Twice.
He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then.
But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it.
Proof.
What are you talking about?
Dull. Maybe
No.
I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe he'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
The pepper.
The note.
Oh yeah, the note.
The one that she found in her pocket after going to Acro's room? Yeah.
That.
Hey,
This. Where'd you get it?
Regina posted on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. For that, it was in her hot pocket.
She's flipping
Hmm.
burgers.
Burgers.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. Hot pocket. I always
Hot
take
pocket.
Acro his breakfast in the morning. Hey, bro, have a hot pocket.
Look at my body. Do you think I eat Hot Pockets?
Yeah, dude.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her regular pocket that she thought was a hot pocket. Maybe
Regular
she puts her
pocket.
hot pockets in her pocket. That's right, isn't it?
Very strange. It's very
Nice.
greasy. That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Right.
Mr.
Regular
Wright.
pocket.
Get these
Every
chains out of my
pocket.
Boy
face.
healed.
Yay.
Get these chains out of my face.
Now we're gonna lose it all in the next trial.
My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is? Going
We
to the
all thought he
movies?
was being stupid too. That line was very old to begin with. An age brought with it countless experience in doing that very thing. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing.
And that's when the accident happened.
He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
To the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon jumped down, I jumped toward him. And Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat? Is he okay?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going.
Bat and Regina.
They were such a
Sitting in a
great
tree.
friends. Oh, yeah. I wanted you to take a look at this.
What is this?
This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross. It's covered in blood.
Yes, his blood.
Yeah, it was kind of murdered. If you
Why
want
don't
to
you wash it?
Not murder.
This scarf
eaten.
Wait.
was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident.
Hmm.
Oh, there
When
goes
he
the
did
birds.
it, he looked like he was smiling.
He?
Leon, obviously.
Oh. Oh.
But he bit down on Bat's head. The expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick,
I know. Mo said the same thing.
what do you think it all means?
And this is Franziska. If you would, Dan.
Oh, who is it?
Franziska.
Prosecutor lady.
Francisca? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Miss Von Karma.
In the
I've
flesh.
already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. Give it here.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
Exactly. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations.
Break a leg, okay? Oh, sorry. I've served summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Come, Acro, let's go to the office.
Aqua.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle it tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
Wait. Didn't they have to get upstairs to get to his room?
This all
Yep, he's on the
began-
3rd floor.
Come together.
What the fuck?
There's no elevator.
Is Von Karma carrying him down?
Oh,
I am sure she made gumshoe do it.
yeah. No, he lays on the stairs and he rolls down.
He
Over.
just rolls down the stairs.
That's horrible.
He just rolls down the stairs.
Yep, trial time, baby.
I mean, if the staircase has handrails, I could see him just getting down like that.
He can definitely get himself down. He couldn't get himself and his wheelchair down. Yeah, I guess the
Yeah, get in the wheelchair. Yeah, that's the issue. Boys.
Good morning, Max.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. God, I'm running out of
You
cards.
don't seem like your usual sparkly self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Tee
Hee
See?
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of
That's a
Hot
card.
Pockets and milk.
There's a carton of milk, but I'll take it.
Regina!
Car.
Cards.
Where do
How
you get these
fabulous, my
cards?
sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, but just so we're clear, because we're about to make a bunch of jokes of this, the milk isn't just a random non sequitur. In the first trial day, he was panicking. It's like, milk, need milk. Milk calms him
Oh,
down
yeah.
before he gets on stage.
I do
I'm just
remember
gonna
that.
keep hopping.
Yeah.
Mo told me that I should come and watch this, and I also brought you some milk.
Yeah, I got it.
Mo said that?
And what kind of performance will you be putting on today? The guillotine, the old seat on the old Sparky. Are you gonna fly?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that last thing. It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on ever, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. This is some crazy shit. See you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience, so you'll hear me going, woohoo!
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
We find the defendant guilty. What?
Oh shit.
Good luck, Max. You're the best.
Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
No, I'm just...
Top of the morning to ya. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How
Right.
low can you go?
No, that's Jacksepticeye that makes it says top of the morning, not.
Top of the morning to ya.
Mo,
Top of the morning to ya, Governor.
He literally said it.
top of the morning.
Well, that's the ticket. Attack in the day starts with energy in the morning. It doesn't even matter if you're Irish or not. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain functions. Here, Max, I brought you some present. Have some milk. Oh my, thanks. So how are you today, right?
Well, I've got the feeling today that I'm gonna face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare.
All I've got to worry about is how thin that type road is. I'm used to it already. Just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses.
What are you gonna do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do it without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence, unlike all the other days.
Wow.
It's the only way we'll get past Acro to the truth.
You think maybe I could use the gun instead?
No.
Ah, you're right. Well, it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important.
She must learn what death means.
Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
My father is in Hot Pocket heaven.
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. She keeps going on about hot pockets and the stars in heaven. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they get killed.
How does he have infinite cards?
I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Stars.
Dun,
Stars.
dun, 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 dun.
December 30th. We're almost there.
Almost there.
Oh, we're in November 30th for some reason. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of the events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Rubble,
Yeah, I
rubble,
don't
rubble.
need difference between witness and eyewitnesses. Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation to the prosecution will present if the need so arises. It's Mary Poppins, basically. In fact, my detectives stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. We
My
used
detective.
Poor gumshoes.
I am
gumshoe.
not defective yet. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work, or shall I say time to walk the courtroom tightrope.
Courtroom type rope.
Yeah.
Bird.
Name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro.
And Dingling.
I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
The room layout.
If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room was on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
How the hell do you get down?
People help. Mo wouldn't give up his room.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay.
What I witnessed.
It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window.
Hey, bro.
Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
The witness testimony matches up exactly to with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there is a very little the prosecution need to add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
All that. Before we get to that, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
Foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool.
Alright,
Alright.
Fawful.
A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Just like your old friend Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Don't you dare say his name.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination.
That's canon.
It's canon.
Alright, so we can't press him?
No, you can. They're just saying that you're never going to get through without presenting evidence over the course of one of his.
Okay, gotcha.
Nice.
They say it's never going to be a press at all, and just forget it.
Alright. I think the first thing we should press with him, only seeing him from the back.
Right from the back.
That's the first thing that stuck out to me.
All that. The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window?
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. Mostly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Did you see any other symbols?
I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
The more I press, the less results I seem to get. Maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony.
I think we have the one photo, right, as evidence?
Which photo is that's the map. There's this photo.
We have one of him like flying though, don't we?
You mean the poster?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Actually, let's just go back down our evidence in a row.
Yeah.
That picture is so
Reminder.
dazzling.
All right, so that was the photo. I showed you the photo.
Crime scene.
Looked over the box.
Hat.
Made to order hat.
Found the crime scene. Which would contradict what he just said, because he said the hat was on him.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's go through all the evidence once. So just to get it cleaned up, Max got his salary raise a week ago.
Yeah.
This is just used to show whenever you want to show Max's 3 symbol.
3 symbols.
The orange juice bottle he smashed Ben over the head with.
Yeah, we got that.
The map.
Mon-
The monkey!
The
Who was with
monkey!
Acro. Leon.
Monkey chain!
I think we all know about Leon by now.
Yeah.
Blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
The 20-pound box he was slumped
Yeah.
over. The pepper bottle that was inside the box with nothing else.
Pepper. Which makes
The
more sense
monkey!
now.
This photo of Max winning the Grand Prix.
With the
Okay.
bust.
Speaking of which, we do have a photo of just the bus.
The bust.
Okay then.
And then the threatening note.
Okay.
Okay, now there is a contradiction. There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She is right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of contradiction?
I thought it was the hat. Darn. You claim
Big
to have
hat.
seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? Oh shit, I didn't mean that. Oh shit, I didn't mean like that. So sorry. The silk hat.
What?
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out your window that night.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats?
No. This is a
Sure.
handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means Acro. They must have been fibbing on the sand.
Rose fibbing? Order! I will have no fibbing in this courtroom.
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Are you okay, Nick? Maybe not.
Honey? Nick?
Well,
Is this canon?
I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
I'm on it, Mr. Wright. What would cause this witness to commit perjury in the court today?
We have the choice just to say he's the real culprit right away. Damn.
Do we know he has a grudge against Max? I don't think.
If anything, he's the one person who didn't seem to have anything against Max specifically.
Yeah, it's
Guess he's
Regina.
the real culprit. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
Damn.
On this occasion,
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Mr. Wright. Holy shit.
Holy shit indeed, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds, when really you need to learn how to grab like Potemkin or King. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with spoken mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
Real shit.
Wait, there's no bluffing.
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness.
Look at him, he's got birds.
He's calm enough for it to be almost scary.
He's staying rather calm and collective.
Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things.
See? Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear to the accusation is ludicrous.
She's
The
right,
chair!
way to pick up the disabled, you heartless cruel man.
Damn. Phoenix is a poopy head.
See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Let that child.
If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it.
Who let this baby up here?
I think that's enough of this little game. Let's play some Little Big Planet instead. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well? I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. Acro can walk. Acro was was fucking T-posing the whole
What
time.
do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice?
I don't know. I'm trying to think who would be. I mean, it could be the fucking puppet dude.
Maybe the puppet guy because to criminate Max.
Do you want to say Ben is an accomplice?
Oh yeah, well, I'll take like one damage wrong. So yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Is it possible for Acro to be the murderer in this case? If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices.
You don't say.
No good. This isn't going to end well.
Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
It would be nice.
You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough.
Can you be nice?
The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes.
Mr. Wright. It seems as if you won't be stopping at Acro, but will be taking over other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you.
I understand, Your Honor. Nope.
Very well, let's continue. Who perchance would you happen to be Acro's accomplice?
The lion!
Ben, then, okay.
We can't choose the monkey, right?
I mean, there's an option. You can present it.
I guess so.
How we don't know how well trained money is.
Yeah, there's all sorts of shiny objects. Would that even apply?
Uh,
No, I don't think so.
His birds?
I can't think of any reason
So
for a
we're-
fucking monkey to do it.
do we know where Ben was during the crime? Right?
He claimed to be out front of the big top waiting for Regina to come out, and then he saw the ringmaster.
Yeah, that's right. I just remember him being fishy the first part.
Yeah, not that anyone necessarily saw him himself, but we did also get the ring that was stolen from him from Monkey. Or Money.
And that person that was running by, we believe, is Russell.
Yes.
So we'd have to believe that Ben's right there. Mo was in his cottage.
On the first floor, right? Yeah.
Unless we're going for a highball that his brother is awake and came back. I mean, I'm willing to take 1 damage for the monkey.
Okay, it is.
Take
A
that.
lot of people do indeed think that the monkey is an accomplice. So a lot of people do say, yes, here, this is a trap one. He has no accomplice.
You don't say.
I had a feeling. Usually when they say, it's this, isn't it? You're supposed to say no. But, it's looking very bad. It's the monkey.
They do sometimes trip you up, and it is indeed, yeah, no, it actually is. You're right.
The monkey
Yeah.
chain. The monkey's fist.
So
Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy.
What?
Oh, did you hear that?
Or what?
Your mom.
Your mom.
The sound of you getting caught in your own trap. What a splendid accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation. Big facts.
Foundation.
Yes, Mr. Wright. Foundation. Do you have any proof that this person you accuse was indeed the accomplice?
Uh,
It was the monkey.
this is just unavoidable damage at this point. They're just stacking it on.
Awesome.
He did it with a lion, Your Honor.
Yeah.
It was the lion.
Take that.
The monkey and the lion teamed up. They were actually the murderers.
Yeah, they were.
Might
They
be
were the
he's
two-
actually a different person.
They were the two under the trench coat. The monkey wore the hat. The lion ran with the legs.
Right now you're just being silly. Get out of here.
You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty.
Mental damage.
What are you doing, Nick? Just shoot him.
Just shoot him.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did
Just
Acro have an
fucking
accomplice?
shoot him.
No, he didn't.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Well, he
Not
tried that
this
before.
time, Von Karma.
What?
Nope.
What?
You're not gonna sucker me into this one again.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was
Don't slam
no
me.
accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself.
Order. Bro is literally in a wheelchair. What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick.
Now
You'd
I'm
be
gonna have to
surprised at
prove
the
them all
crippling
how
power
it
of
fits
murder.
together.
Crippling power.
And show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
All right, let's
I'm like
do
a
this.
court shark.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling?
In his room.
He was over there.
Acro.
Tick
third
tock.
floor.
He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room?
Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there could be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingling? I would say there's no birds allowed in the courtroom,
Killing
but I
bird.
kind of did that last
That's
year.
an interesting theory.
That's it.
Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it.
You're supposed to do the funny wig out now. Do a silly sprite where you like strangle
Mr.
yourself.
Right.
Or...
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
stop telling the witness to strangle himself.
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You got a point.
It seems that you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true.
No.
Guy in the coat. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he?
I can't believe they killed Eggman.
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
No.
Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
The birds!
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here.
She's right. I can't mess up here. I gotta give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us on how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Present evidence.
Yeah,
present some evidence.
Alright, bet. So what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the murder against Russell Berry?
The bust.
T-bust.
Max G.
Like
Bust.
that.
What's that? A picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
A bust?
It's quite a large bust, and because it's life-size, it's also very, very heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Words are gone.
He's getting angry.
See, this is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity, Maximilian Galactica's ample bust.
Why are they talking about my ample bust?
I mean, they should be, but...
Order! Order! No bust talk.
bustin'.
So you're saying that the bust fell onto the ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's a bus!
Seen his muscles?
Connection! Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Words.
Well,
He's mad.
Acro's at a loss for words.
He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro, you can't run. Ah!
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say. That's right, we do those here.
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. Ruse. Aroused. Intersection! There's absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
Because
You
you're the
disagree
main
with me.
character.
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him.
thank you.
That woman will sink to any low to win a case.
How dare she treat disabled people normally?
How dare
How dare she?
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. It makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmasters. This would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
The location of the ringmaster's head. It was a meme in fucking Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of this series for the rest of time. That always sticks out to me now.
The location of his head.
The location.
I have,
of the
I have no
ringmaster's
doubts in regards to
head.
Witness's testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head.
The location of the ringmaster's head.
A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
What I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
I can't let her get to me. I gotta focus. I mean...
Okay, before you press anything, I needed to go over the evidence real quick.
Yep, no
And
problem.
Fucking, what is... Can you bring up the ringmaster's character thing? At least his portrait?
Watch.
Okay. Alright, he is mostly bald. There was a light outside the area, right?
Yes.
And we know the monkey is attracted to shiny things.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the exact order of operations there, but it's definitely the monkeys involved.
Alright, so want to start just pressing down the testimony then?
Maybe we start pressing the location of the ringmaster's head.
Sure thing.
Location of the ringmaster's head.
Oh god.
Oh, that... Why do you say it would be impossible?
Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window? Thus, there's no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head.
Well, I suppose you got a point.
Hey, Nick,
Huh?
what if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this.
Oh,
If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust.
that does make sense. If only I could prove, somehow. Akira knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down.
I think I've already explained things sufficiently.
I can press other things. I do think the location note or whatever, like, meet up.
Okay, but you want to press other things too?
Yeah, just in
Okay,
case.
what?
That's where my mind's going. If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all.
If all I had to do was drop it, you're right, I could have done that. However, there's no way that I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster's head.
So that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright?
Akira was strong enough to lift up the bust.
The main problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head.
Location of the ringmaster's head. If he's some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster.
A tool. That's the ticket, Nick. Show them what you got.
I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with the case.
I don't remember us finding any sort of tool. But maybe we overlooked something.
It's
Do we
definitely
have-
gotta be the monkey.
No.
Have you ever lifted up the bust before? You know, for murder?
No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands. But I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this.
Money?
Money.
Those crazy monkeys lifted Max's bust before?
Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling.
Ding-ling.
Mr. Dingle.
My ding-a-ling.
So, what have you been doing to keep in shape?
Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the type.
You don't say.
But No offense. I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or...
Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I will not whip the wheelchair man.
I won't lose either, Slowpoke. I mean, Nick.
Oh, how did this discussion turn on me all of a sudden?
Everyone bully him.
I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average.
Okay.
Never bad. You just said you're stronger than a bear.
Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet.
So you couldn't have thrown the bus out the window.
Exert that kind of force.
How long do you think your recovery will take?
You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%.
Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window, and I'll see the guy falling out of the hot
That's all
dog
of 'em.
stand.
Alright.
So,
For sure we use the... Alright, then I'm guessing we use the monkey on this one?
Nope, I pressed it on accident. That's my bad.
how would it be impossible?
The location of the ringmaster's head.
Oh, the location of the ringmaster's head.
I want to say I heard him reference that in one of the fucking Zelda randomizers he's
Hmm.
done, but I can't recall.
I believe it.
The location of the 16th student's master head.
It's just funny whenever he just like says something during commentary, and I'll just remind him of some other Let's Plays done.
All right, so you want to go with the monkey here?
Monkey.
Yeah.
What?
Gathers all shiny objects.
It was inspection, Your Honor. This statement contradicts this evidence.
Maybe not quite that one. It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Fuck. Monkey.
Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
My thought is, whoops, that didn't go well. My thought is the first part is where he would be located. So the one letter that says "meet me at here" or something.
Okay. I see you're thinking on that one, Nick.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, maybe at
To the
the
bird.
lodging house plaza.
Who the murderer? Ooh woo. That's all it
Alright.
says.
I like your logic. It's not the answer.
Fuck.
I'll save us the health. Here.
Okay.
So, it needs to be even more general than that. Like, he has to know where this guy is going to be. You just throw it out the window and hit them without having to look out.
I'd have to look out.
Is it? No, he couldn't look down. I'd say the hat, but he can't look down.
The box there.
I
Is the
can't
box
believe
hanging with
Eggman is dead.
Oh wait, footprints? No, you wouldn't be able to see those.
The main point is that he can't look out the window. So just assume he can't visibly see
Right.
anything.
So it would have to be hearing then, or some other signal.
It's possible to hear the fucking footsteps in the snow, but I'll rush over to the back of the head. So it means he must have already been bent over if it was the back of the head? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And why would he be bending over?
Box? Is it really just he did it when he opened the box?
It was a small but strong lock.
Did he put it down and hear that noise because it's heavy?
You get the right ideas. Alright, we'll let the game explain it, but it's the box.
Okay.
Projection! Acro, you didn't really need to lean out the window, did you?
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was gonna be. Quite precisely, I may add.
Objection.
You're silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix, right? How dare you? enough stalling. How about you show us some damn evidence?
I did such a good job hitting.
Enough hinting.
Yes, yes, yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this photograph.
Copyright infringement.
The key point here is the wooden box.
Same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over.
The same.
The same.
That was part of 2 cases that involved a box. I had 2 nickels. That was better in my head. Who placed the wooden box there? Here.
Who?
Okay, I thought he was just like carrying it.
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Fuck! We even brought that up. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
Again, it's been over a month since we did the first half, so I don't blame you for
Yeah.
anything that came up specifically.
Yeah, I was assuming the ringmaster was already carrying it.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted this wooden box. Which means the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear.
You mean?
If the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box,
There would be no way that could have missed the head of the victim.
No!
Order, please, God, stop. This is unbelievable.
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward. Like a shark.
So the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box at the scene?
It was Mr. Dingaling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he did was lower it down. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah! The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box!
That's why the box was so specifically made!
Specially made? Are you...
Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature.
Wait, that's really the only thing I was pointing out about it.
The box had a remarkable weight.
Yeah, 20 pounds.
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have been required.
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down and lift up with their body, wouldn't you say?
That's exactly what I'm trying to point out. The box is also very large.
The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift the box, you would have to squat down. Which means, no matter who you are, your head will be approximately the same place.
Oh!
Oh.
Bird.
You can keep summoning your birds in here, mister.
Does he even... Come on, man, do the bunny sprite.
I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
You did you do it? Did you place the wooden box at the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have a bit of imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing.
What?
Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? It's the cafeteria.
I forget the...
I remember.
I forget.
Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
I feel like more fucking visual novels just have an I forget option.
Okay.
It'd just be funny.
I forget the... I forget...
Then what happened to it?
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself.
Ah, that means...
You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room?
Okay, now I
You
see.
see, Mr. Phoenix, right? Explain that! Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice.
And see, this is just a lot of people say the monkey is an accomplice. he brought the bus to the room. But you're not allowed to present him when they ask for an accomplice, because the monkey didn't do it intentionally. The monkey just did it because he steals shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog.
Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria in a wheelchair.
Yep. I got her. Well, there's no place to get that perplexed.
What do you mean you got her?
I got her. I got my wits, and I'm gonna prove how things happened once and for all.
All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get to the bus at the cafeteria back to his room?
Monkey.
Monkey gathers shiny things and bust is shiny. Hey, monkey.
Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of all sizes.
Everyone knows money. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring.
Your ventriloquist ring.
So, are you
Was
saying
mine.
the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
I bet that monkey better not come over around here. I'll beat his ass.
Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. That's crazy. The monkey stole it on his own, and they brought it back home.
Oh, he's mad now.
Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room! Astro's playroom!
Bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Why would a monkey want with a bronze?
Correction. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record.
Oh,
My, those are some very nice cards he's holding.
Yes, they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Acro.
Acro.
Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room.
If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
Well, that's probably how he gets downstairs. Or something.
So the monkey was the murderer
Order.
all along.
I said order. Miss Von Karmas. Whip these people. Make them stop talking. Where is the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know. I don't know. Where's it?
Hmm. Stream, you want to catch up? This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon.
Wait. And you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident?
It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Maybe it could have been a tuba.
Yeah, that fucking tube up there.
Anyways, I think we're more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Oh!
Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney, you judge.
Fraud?
You forgot the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right?
And what is that?
You should know. You forgot you forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
Ah,
It was hidden under your tongue the whole time, Von
There was
Karma.
no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
And there's my car keys.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
well, now we all respect Mo's opinion.
Nick, don't let her beat you down. I need to get my car keys back.
I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Eggman, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw?
The bust. Take that! he saw Max's. Ow!
I asked who's the other person most saw at the scene.
Oh god,
The
the
evidence has
stream
nothing
lagged
to
for
do
me.
with this question.
The
Yeah.
stream lagged for me for a second, and it just looked like Phoenix just slammed the desk. The text box appeared for a split second, then got whipped. Like instantly. Like you didn't get a chance to say anything.
Correction.
Slap, whip.
Contraire, mon furry, it does seem indeed. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Most of these saw Max's silhouette. But he didn't actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
Human being. How was that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust.
Oh,
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
Dissection! There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off the cards in the bust's hands.
Idiot, who in their right mind would put a cloak on the bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of utmost importance in this case, don't you agree?
Here we come to one of the most infamous moments in Ace Attorney, the cloak on the bus.
great.
Oh, he caught me.
No.
Oh,
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust?
the monkey!
I don't think it's the monkey.
It was Maya. She
Okay,
did it.
so
She did it.
What?
because Russell had the cloak, he was running with it. He used that to hide himself because he took it when Max and him were discussing his pay raise.
Correct.
So he had it on. But how would it be the monkey? If no, why would the monkey just not take the cloak? And there's no evidence to say that Acro like climbed down through what wires he used.
So I'll be honest, Nick, with that first little bit that you brought up, that's a lot more thought put into this than a lot of people already. So I'll tell you right now, the answer they want is the Ringmaster.
Okay.
Because he
And
brought
it's
it.
entirely the wording here that fucks this all up. Who put the cloak on the bus? Oh, no one really put the cloak on the bus.
Like that.
It ended up on the bust.
Oh my god.
Dan?
And
Whoa, him?
Cool. You were saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry.
that's what I'm saying.
Russell.
The victim himself placed the cloak on the bust?
Place the cloak isn't the right way of putting it. Thanks, game.
Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself! I will keep smashing this desk with my pen!
Nick, do you really have a handle on all this?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm
No, he's
finally
not!
putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time.
What? No! No, we're going in the present!
Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope.
Rope?
Death by cripple.
Now that's when the magic happens. at the very instant the bust hit the victim.
Dang. Okay.
You just wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What the fuck? As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this isn't canon. It can't be.
And a lot of people agree with Von Karma because they see that animation of the cloak just flying up onto the bus.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's nonsense. It's like, I've always
It
seen it
was
as that's
magic.
just Phoenix flanderizing. But probably happened is the cloak probably just snagged on one of the cars as it fell down. It didn't fly up and just lash onto it perfectly.
Box, my hand
Yeah.
can't take it anymore.
But that's how they decided to animate, so that's how this moment infamously goes on in everyone's memory.
Move the text box. My
It's
hand
still a
can't take
little
it
early
anymore.
to get so upset, Miss Von Karma.
Are you kidding me?
This circus isn't over yet.
This isn't canon. What? Look at that.
When you look at it like that,
That's
that looks
real?
like nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. Did Microsoft
kidding
move onto it? The impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust.
Very lucky for Acro, for that matter.
Really just lucked out on all oddities. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up.
How are you doing that?
And that is how the magical murder disappearing into the sky came to be.
What?
So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could have only been you.
What?
Come on, man.
And don't care.
Come on,
He's
man.
still Birdie.
Acro's been playing mind games with all of us.
He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now.
So,
What now?
you've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. It's not canon, but do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? It's canon? Do you have anything to prove this is canon?
Evidence?
I will whip this desk forever. In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip and cannon.
And cannon. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well.
Your gavel doesn't mean shit to cannon.
Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point, except for that last part. Can we get some evidence?
Yeah, 'cause they said they want evidence. What
I
do we do?
just explained how there could only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account.
Unusual?
A contradiction, actually.
Okay then, use that and get us out of this jam.
That's no talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled this trick to the magic curse case. Alright, what's the last bit we need? Fucking... What do we have?
Is it the
I
photo?
think,
Is it the photo because there's no footprints?
Again, this is a contradiction that was brought up in Moe's testimony. So that Moe said that was proven wrong.
What did Moe say?
So, of things that he said that were weird, it was he did not see the white roses of the cloak, which we now know is snagged on backwards. The hat was left on the scene, despite the fact that he saw it fly off.
Right.
It's really it.
Wait, do we use the letter? Have we used it before?
Not in court.
Okay.
But Mo also didn't testify anything about this letter, so it can't be anything new.
Alright.
Shit.
I assume we don't do anything with the lion yet, because that's motivation. That's not method.
The trick.
Which you already know they're saving for
He
the last
couldn't have
minute.
killed him with the
Yeah.
lion because the lion's already dead.
Hard proof that unveiled the trick to this magic case.
When you record your grandma falling down the
I
stairs and
guess
turn it into your ringtone.
Would it be the hat? Because the hat proves that he brought the cloak and hat to the scene of the crime. Yet the hat was still on the fucking bus head.
A hat was left at the scene. A hat left the scene. There is only one hat. One of the hats is a fake. It's attached to a bust's head.
There's only one
Like
hat.
that. The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, it felt like a month ago.
It was 2 months. I was correct. There were 2, and I said both of them.
There were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony.
The silk hat one was one. The white roses were the other.
But the theory I just presented explains all those contradictions.
You fool! Do you ever just shut up, Baka?
Max's silk
Shut up.
hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday? He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat.
Free hat.
There's
Free.
only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus's.
The busses.
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see a silk hat, well, sort of.
Fine. You've got one. But what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try to explain that one away.
Did you do it, Nick?
Yeah, of course. I can explain all of it.
What the fuck?
Please recall the instance when the cloak snagged onto the bust. I know you don't believe it is canon, but you might find this story goes this way. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Look at
kidding?
Look at my presentation. Just look at the last slideshow. Do you get it yet? The cloak got snagged on the front of the bust. It means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. This explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust.
Back of the bust.
Damn, shut up. Y'all talk too much.
Everyone, shut up.
This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel, and I can shoot her.
Nuh-uh.
Slaw's freaking out that I won.
Well, so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't?
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now.
Oh, what do we do? There's no doubt that Acros deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive.
seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well, however, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after its recess. The court will now take a 10-minute recess because y'all need to calm down.
Save the game, you mobile players.
Blam, 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 blam. Saving content. Saving a lot of data.
217.
I can't believe it. Acro! Acro!
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. And I think he was always the most straightforward of the group.
He's most straight.
Jeebus, am I that baited?
Him.
Echo tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
He did? But I'm nothing to a little nobody, you know?
My God.
But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Hey, pal! You're gonna ignore me after I went through all the trouble to bring you some evidence?
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway.
Now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little?
We got some really tasty milk.
How about a card trick, detective? Make a persuasive argument. Well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned. What is it?
There you go.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at this later.
Won't Miss Von Kara be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up till now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
He'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion.
Final plans?
Uh-huh. That reminds me, I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's all. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What do you mean by that? The very end part.
I'm not sure. It's all pretty cryptic to me.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Ah!
Nah, don't scare me like that.
It looks like there's a large care packet from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. It's just fucking milk. The reception area looks like it's some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me? Oh my god.
Milk.
Court's now back in session, bitches. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim.
Oh yeah, why don't we take a look at that scarf we were just handed?
Scarf.
Oh, yeah.
That
That
scarf.
scarf stains his
This
blood.
a small quantity of
pepper.
I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling,
Yes, Your Honor.
please proceed with your testimony. Another one.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
What?
Don't ask questions.
Okay.
When we were little. When we were yes, when we were little, obviously. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
That it? Such a thoughtful young man.
Oh my god. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You're absolutely right. How can anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. I'll cross-examine. I'll
I
cross-examine.
mean, we're definitely gonna have to press shit because he didn't say anything there.
The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness.
You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Your vision is augmented.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness.
Jerk.
Bitch.
Maybe just
Shall we
push
go
it.
down the line?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I
push
guess
it.
so.
He isn't giving us much yet. We?
We?
Yes, my brother Sean and I.
What? You have a brother? Why am I just hearing this?
Old were you when this happened, Acro?
I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us. Because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the very big circus.
Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed.
He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like.
Oh,
No crying in court. Let's keep going.
the witness may proceed with his testimony.
Also very.
All that. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster?
I killed him.
He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family.
What about other people at the circus?
Welcome.
This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers. So no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he'd always come see us with a laugh and a smile.
What a beautiful story.
That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him.
Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person?
I know. He's like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So then how long have you been a performer?
9 years old.
You start off as an acrobat at an early age of that early of an age?
I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. Shit. Sorry for that. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dinglingberry. It's nearly a household
Yes.
name.
What they call themselves that?
I've even heard of them in Germany.
Liar. Liar.
Liar, Germany isn't real.
The point is that I want
What?
to be of some use to the circus.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
Just keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father.
That's my boy. My boy.
Last one.
Did you ever have any troubles with the ringmaster? Ow!
How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
How could you whip such a thing?
Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? And I'm not just sympathizing for the sake of winning my case. You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard.
Ow! Ow!
No! I will keep whipping you, dear boy.
No matter how many times you whip it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Jesus.
Hooray!
Good
You got
boy.
through the optional testimony cross-examination.
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Good boy.
They let you skip it if you want it, and you chose not.
Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them.
I was trying to chase down the truth, man. It just looked like a jerk.
I think that'll be enough for now. Wondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that. It is pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor. It is not canon.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would like to know.
Why is every time you ask me a question, my health bar shows up?
This is how it works. Can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the Ringmaster dead?
Of course I can.
He's so.
Now that I've come this far, there's no way I would just answer, nah, I can't.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Very well. Then please enlighten the court. Let's see some evidence that proves Acro's motive for killing the Ringmaster.
Would it be
Da
the
blood.
lion himself, or would it be his brother? Like, I'm not sure. Obviously, it's the incident, but I don't know which one I'd put first.
It was my.
In the head. I guess the brother?
Cause like, it wouldn't matter if it's just some random person that got bit by a lion. It has to be his brother first, and let me tell why his brother. Hector!
We just go over this one more time. This is why Acro killed the Ringmaster?
That is
Because he had
correct.
a brother?
I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence?
Your genericness in your statement makes me think I picked the wrong thing.
Looks like you just won the award for biggest failure in court.
Ouch. Biggest failure in court. That stings.
In recognition of your honor, let me bestow upon you my special prize!
How?
Alright, how do you do it? I prefer you hurry up and prove something.
Trans, I'm really gonna think about this. Present something else.
Are you going to present the line?
Yeah.
That is also wrong.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay. Is it?
Do we even
I
have
guess
it?
the handkerchief. I thought we were gonna wait for a different spot. I don't have it
In
that.
the interest of saving health, we cannot present anything that proves that Acro would want to kill the Ringmaster.
God
Okay.
damn.
I had a feeling.
Nick?
Yeah, I did even have to think. Shut up. Your Honor, the reason Acro killed the Ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the Ringmaster at all. Ow.
Your foolish attempts to fool us looking like fools is so foolhardily fool. Your foolish attempts to fool us. Did you forget you made an accusation against this witness? Did you not?
Yeah, I mean, he did it.
I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Crowe, Ringmaster.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro,
Things short?
you didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you?
Okay, I had feelings something like this.
The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say in this court?
I'm saying the target of the witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What?
Order! Order! Damn it! Please! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Oh, I didn't have to edit that in. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Oh!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court?
I just said
Are
that.
you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it was fucking.
It was my all
It
along.
was Regina.
I was gonna say Max, but I think Regina makes more sense.
Yeah, she's the one who got him hurt. It was her line.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
their
You're right.
bet. Like that.
Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
Correction. He could have easily answered that question. If I'm wrong, all I have to do is say, you're wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Wright? Mr. Phoenix Wright?
You know, Mr. Wright, allow me to. Oh!
only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
Damn, that goes hard.
That goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof.
I will whip you again.
There's an evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
Okay, now it's the lion or his brother, right? Or is there a different
Something-
thing?
We don't have much options.
Is it the cloth
Jake,
first?
Please help.
Which
We don't
order
have
of
much
these
options.
items? The fucking note, then the cloth, then the lion, then him.
Yeah, Jake. We don't have a lot of options yet.
I
till
know.
death. Come
I
on.
know.
I'll die.
So remember that who was originally called out? Who found the note in their pocket?
Regina.
And
Yeah.
when did she get the note?
The morning of the murder.
Wait.
So that's gonna be
And the
first,
whole
right?
plan was set up intending for her to be the one showing up. And so the note proves that he had intent.
Oh, okay.
Acro, you remember this, don't you? Remember this little thing?
That's why I was in her thing.
That's
It's a piece of paper that we found inside Ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone at the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the Ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person the note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry!
Berry!
I kept trying to ignore her in this case, and that led to my downfall.
Order. Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. Isn't a theory. I'm not Pat, and I'm not Matt. He ain't here. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. She's too stupid, Your Honor. That was Acro fucked up. Which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, I mean the ringmaster, saw the note?
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of the mistake. Instead of Regina!
That's incredible.
Remember
Wow,
the testimony
incredible.
that Acro gave us earlier today?
Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived at the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bust fly.
Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
I'm so fucking depressed, yo.
She is, and it's only gonna get harsher from here.
Oh, boy. I hope Regina can handle it.
I just wanted Hot Pockets. Wow, what
Yeah,
the
well,
fuck?
it's dinner time, so start eating the truth.
What? Damn, that goes
That
hard.
kinda
Holy
hard.
shit.
Is it 3
Wow.
Acro, no, Regina.
Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of a foolish tomfoolery. The fool
Hey,
in
no
your
F
foolish
words.
demon made me something of foolhardily. Fool, you fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yeah? What about that one?
Are you what? And, well, if the note was not meant for Regina Berry, that would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
You're a boopy head. What? What did you just say?
Your poopy head.
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. In place of his lovely daughter. Rubble, 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 rubble.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. You're not getting away with this one. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it.
I have no idea. I've never.
The incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I'm more than ready to show this course what happened. I've been ready for a while, actually.
Wait, are you sure it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has started what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick? Really in for true?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in it?
Certainly like to know what it is.
Can't answer that question. The judge is going to think I'm bluffing.
It went too fast for me to read.
I'm pretty sure I remember what the correct evidence here is, but just in case.
Might die.
We're gonna die, everybody. We're gonna die.
The thing in the chest was the pepper. But I'm not sure if it's the pepper or the handkerchief.
I think right now it's the handkerchief.
Actually, you guys are jumping a little ahead with the hanger.
Damn.
Fuck.
Take that. That's why it was in the chest that he put down.
Oh, stop.
Kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Are you trying to poison the judge?
It isn't a joke at all. It's a decisive evidence you asked for.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What do you mean?
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away from him. He was doing so because this piece of evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
What is this, a clue?
Taking the note into account, the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. On top of Fool Mountain. I'm so sure Mr. Phoenix Wright didn't answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
Oh my god.
It was my affair.
I mean, it was...
Regina Berry's intended victim?
Up there.
Who is this?
This is Acro's younger brother.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't even dead!
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now.
A vegetable?
It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina. She did that to him?
You spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool?
Yes.
Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingaling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
Rar. Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. They would just eat, devour, kill. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. Look at this child in the crowd.
Rubble.
Pocket.
My Hot Pocket's gone cold.
Then what happened to Acro's brother?
Well, there's blood. in this
He's
one.
not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. You know, lions being lions.
I see.
Between the Lions on TBS.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with the theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
It's just an accident.
It was more than that.
Yeah? Don't trust me?
Why was he smiling then?
I can
I
tell.
suppose
I
it
can tell
was
Jake
truly an
smiling.
accident.
It's essential that a man knows when to give up, Mr. Phoenix Wright. GG Nori.
It's impossible to prove Mrs. Berry's involvement in the murder attempt, isn't it?
Instigating a lion to attack. Whoever would have thought of something like that? And to think that the defense claimed this was conclusive evidence. GG.
A small bottle of pepper. A lion. What's their connection?
Okay, looks like it didn't matter which way you voted on that one. Good enough.
Ah!
I've never seen anyone choose to just agree that it's an accident, though, so I had to say to know.
What's the matter, Nick?
I figured it out. It was right in front of my nose the entire time. Your Honor, wait.
What is this?
The lion biting bat was no accident at all. Technically.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina wouldn't ever incite her lion to attack another human being. It's just fun and games.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being. But Regina's responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat.
We should bring up the pepper again, because that's got to be the thing, right?
With the scarf with pepper in it.
Oh, okay, right.
That's just a scarf.
Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right. I mean, I wouldn't say used to. He had it for one day, but
And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There is something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper. Pepper.
Holy shit.
Regina gave this scarf Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, stop. Stop
You
pecking
keep
me.
getting bit in
This is silencing.
the brain.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. Done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was your crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge doesn't get it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Lions. Smile?
Never heard of them smiling. That's kind of terrifying. However,
Lion sneeze.
Whoa.
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze.
Watch you.
He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
Oh,
you fool!
This bitch
You
is so
fall.
dumb.
you've got to be kidding me. What is the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake.
Yeah, you don't get to do that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, this Big Bang Theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is a joke of an accident that actually happened?
Of course I do. This is the truth. The
Where'd he
lion
go?
sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it.
Joke.
Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot!
It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Phoenix Wright. No, she's got me saying it. I think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserved.
Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Acro.
You don't mean, you can't mean witness. No, I lose. I lose if
Are
you
you confirming the
confirm.
defense's
It's
claim?
not canon. No.
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty.
Oh my god,
Woo!
bro.
Dodged
What
it.
do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit tough to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
And what would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I drop
Evidence?
Max's bust on top of the ringmaster,
It's always evidence of you people.
where is the evidence that proves that claim?
He's still being pegged by the birdie.
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
the murder weapon.
The bust that defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered in the victim's blood, then it would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be.
Bust.
I'm a buzz.
Bust.
Nick, you gotta do something.
This is the last
excuse me.
step. If I get this one right, the case is won.
I feel.
I
Oh,
think
we
we
gotta
say
search-
here for many reasons.
I feel like we gotta search the room.
Because if we see how things work out, like things just
You're
stay
not gonna have anything.
as them going, that doesn't work.
Eh.
Defense requests to search the room of the witness, Ken Dingling. What is it now?
It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma Total Justice.
You mean? Oh,
A Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
what did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. Dick carried him on his shoulders, wheelchair and all. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
It looks
Everyone
like you
point
have
and
the
laugh
final
at him.
nail to put into my coffin.
My coffin.
What about the scarf? What about the note?
What about that, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that's relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away.
Slip
The
away.
bust. Where is it now?
Where's the bust? Right now.
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where the bust is. I'm sure you do.
There's not
You're
even
the main
a
character.
single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
You're the guy on the box art.
Seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings to an end of the cross-examination of this witness. All that
Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its lace. I mean case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I just bit my tongue.
What?
we need time to what?
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
What are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Okay, now this is the time.
Hey, wait. You can't be serious.
I didn't mess it up. I'm making a save.
Mentally saving.
Mentally
Acrobats always
saying
have their lives
everything.
on the line, don't they? That's how Acro lived up to his level till now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well. The defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue. And I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way is to move forward.
With their legs.
The murder
This would be a
weapon.
one-shot, by
Where
the way.
is Max's
We were at full
butt
health.
now?
Awesome. Oh god. Somewhere in this courtroom. What the fuck?
My thought is somewhere in this courtroom.
He wants
Because
to do courtroom.
I'll probably die, but it's fine. It's obvious the bus is inside this very courtroom.
I did say for a reason, yes.
Obviously, where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus once and for all. The witnesses stand. Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. White.
Well, you are a big guy. You have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under the blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to, say, hide a bust under there.
There's some really funny lines if you say it's at the judge's bench or the prosecutor's bench, by the way.
Oh man.
We can go back and check them out after we're done here. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenience when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
He's naked.
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
He's naked.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! You fool! You absolute rube! How could you?
You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. And actually, two of them.
Two of them.
Miss Franziska Von Karma, Miss Phoenix Wright. I just realized this track plays here. That's real interesting.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. Don't you know the logical surprise search of my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence.
Desk.
The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Christine always took my trash out every morning. With the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. You executed your search like you was trying to hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now I'd be caught in the middle of the court while hiding the murder weapon. No way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I sure couldn't.
Yes.
Keep slamming her desk.
I can't believe it. Me make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room if I only hadn't done that?
Seems you finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yo,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Ring Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Aggro.
Agro.
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, she couldn't help herself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
boy, she chose the worst way to do it.
She is the dumbest
she-
person.
I
Jesus.
know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen.
I'm an idiot.
I know this. She just
Yeah,
wanted to
she's
make her brother
kind of a
sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. She believes that so purely. She would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
And that's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful.
So are you saying that you are the victim in all this as well?
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh, he's crying.
I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am.
That's not a funny spread at all.
At first, I thought I'd kill myself, but I pondered giving myself up.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pimp this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case.
No shit.
It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. Can't believe it. You beat me again. Again.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict.
Not
Not
guilty.
guilty.
You did it.
I know you're up at the stand, I guess.
I just realized I don't think Mia showed up in this case at all.
I didn't need her.
The court is adjourned.
I just usually think Mia shows up in every case. The first 3 games, she doesn't show up at all in the second trilogy. Well, apparently she does not show up in this one. I just genuinely forgot that.
Okay.
Cards, baby. Fabulous. But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Ekro, the Ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max. 1 million of them. Thanks. What's with the vibe in this room, huh?
What? Check.
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy.
Huh?
She spilled her hot pocket.
She's been like this for a while now.
Why is that? It's all my fault. I got bad fucked because I wanted them to.
Sweetie pie. Come on.
Bad and Acro, they're never coming back. Everyone's gonna split up. The gang's gonna be caught in the
Regina.
Mr. Wright, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end there.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean the Acro? Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me?
Of course he
Of course.
Sure, we'll
Oh,
tell the
God.
girl that the grown man is
Yeah.
gonna come back and try to kill her.
Yeah, we should.
Whoops, that is wrong. No.
Turn title screen. Of course he is.
I think that's his plan. But what can you do about it? You did do something awfully bad to him, Regina. Okay, wow, I really struck the final blow there.
A final blow.
Poor Regina.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, let's not be
let's go back to
jerks.
the actual fan ending now, shall we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Real shit, really? I can believe that.
Yep. Akko doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, then I want to see some
Oh
evidence.
my god.
Oh my god.
I want to know you're just not making that stuff up about Aggro not wanting revenge. I got me to do revenge album.
The reason Acro needed to hang around.
His brother's in a
Monkey.
coma, so
Who's the monkey?
darn it. Akko didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
That?
Bleh. That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know.
The song from Portal?
Still alive.
I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught,
Uh-huh.
I know.
What?
I'll do it. I'll stay next to Matt as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. And then until he can meet Acro again.
That's so sweet of you, Regina.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Matt. I thought it would be fun using my lion taming powers, but no, I'm a fucking bitch.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max.
What is it, Mo?
We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So, whatever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. Might even leave tomorrow. What's gonna happen to the circus now?
Ah, that's the big question, isn't it? Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I decided I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into a best circus this world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen.
Don't laugh. That's not a joke.
That's quite the goal.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Then I guess that changes things. Huh? The only one thing the best circus in the world ever needs is world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max?
Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you
Where's
say,
the
big guy?
card? What the
I ran out.
What do you
Finally,
mean you ran out?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
The circus would be better off without me. I keep getting people either killed or wanting to kill me.
What are you talking about, Regina? What do you think I brought you into the... Why do you think I brought you to court today?
Drama.
We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been.
But Mo, PTSD, honey.
Oh, I found
records.
regards. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the big Berry circus without Regina Berry.
But Meg.
Nick,
It seems like everything is gonna turn out all right here, as long as people keep their boundaries.
I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen.
Yeah, more of them. We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going for special whoopee cushion seats. Why?
Yeah,
I'm
laugh
glad
it
you
off.
thought that was a real zinger.
Oh God.
I see. What made the case?
Huh?
Yesterday's surprise raid. It really paid off, just like you said it would, sir.
Huh?
You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Edgeworth is back!
Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back from this godforsaken rock.
Ah!
Understood. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Got a blue suit now.
That was blue.
Oh, that
Finished
cravat.
the
Let's
Okay.
go.
The top. Episode 4. Miles
All
makes
right.
a sandwich.
A brand new episode.
Brand new episode.
So, do we want to
Damn.
continue to start this next case, or should we call it here?
I think calling it here isn't a
I
bad
have work
option,
in the
but-
morning, so I was.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
calling it here then. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Recording will end.
You want to take a look at the intro to the next case, and we'll just re-see it next time then. A little sneak peek.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we could do a little sneak peek.
No, the moment you all been waiting for.
Now,
Who will be this year's Grand Prix champ?
Oh boy, race car.
Who will be our hero of heroes?
again. Ninja.
Will it be
hell?
last year's runner-up, German Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan all the way from the Japan? I see the students of a certain starry school are raring to win. A global hero on Yakupon doesn't want to go home without the... We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me!
Is me.
Oh, this bitch.
Pissed on the moon.
Oh, you killed
Fraud.
them. Oh, you killed them. You pissed on them.
Steel Samurai.
Whoa! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst!
The Steel Samurai!
It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic Nick the Waz! Too
Oh my
bad, German Ninja! Looks like the title will win again this...
Why was he so mean to German Ninja?
Too bad, Ninja.
Oh my
Runner-up
God.
2 years in a row.
Okay. March 20th.
I had to get Nick the Waz, I had to.
Nick the Nickel Samurai.
Here we are in the banquet. Or not.
Recording
Here we are.
is over.